Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Cleveland. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Sanders now to the air right away. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Sanders on third and long. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Alert! 319!
Allen gonna throw to get things going. Short pass taken in by Knox. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's second down and 6. Brought in by the tight end, Knox. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll move his ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
56, 56. Look up.
To the air once more is Allen. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Bills are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Look out.
The Design run here for Allen. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
In motion, Shakir. Hook. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Round 80!
In motion, Shakir.
Look out!
On third and goal, here is Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That's the 4-time All-Pro Myles Garrett getting into drop him for sack number 11 on the season. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Starts with a run by Judkins. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
23-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's in! Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 4th TD grab of the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the Browns move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That is hard. And he will score. Elijah Moore. Touchdown Buffalo. His 12th touchdown of the year. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready?
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Sanders will throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. 5 times a Pro Bowler. That's Joey Bosa. Into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. And they are facing a 2nd and long.
Get it? Cougar nice.
From the gun, it's Shador. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long.
Ready, 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 ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. The PAT up and good. As the Browns are on top, it's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. This one caught right side by Knox. And he will score. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Gray gonna return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
As Shador on first down. The throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
He's taken down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Browns first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Project S that you want. This ain't what you want.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Sanders to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to pick up the first down and more. That one flips the field. Big chunk play as he goes out of bounds. It is a big play for the Browns. 45 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run it here. Here's Judkins. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Hey, check that, check that. Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
Judkins. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Panther 11, Cowboy 80. Hurt, hurt. Ready.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. That is caught to the goal line and in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. The extra point, up and good. And the Browns move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Ray gonna return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Seven Pirates! Here we go!
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Bronco switch! Go! Check out!
They run straight ahead with Judkins. He'll get him behind his blockers, jet forward for a pickup of 3. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, start!
To throw is Sanders. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Cleveland.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Now, Shador. His throw left is complete with Jeudy. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Hey, smash Bronco! Ready?
Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now it's Sanders. That is caught got a half dozen for the year. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Browns have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. Stretching the field is nuts. And he'll be forced out of bounds. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On the move left. He's looking deep for Shaquille. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
Powering forward. He's in. Game's cooked. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Gray going to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On first down, it's Sanders. He brings it in, the tight end, M22. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 2.
Seven Pirates, Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Now, Sanders. Out to his right. Now he takes off. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolf.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10, and it's Allen. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brown 80!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
180! Middle.
In motion, Shakir. On first down, Allen. Brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10. To the air is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
2nd and 11. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. They'll take this down to the 6th. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
And he pitches it. And he's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown Bills. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Hey, smash Bronco! Ready, let go!
They'll run with Jenkins to begin the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. Partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. Into space. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Gray gonna return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Steady.
On the ground, Judkins. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle.
1 yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He finds Judy on that one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on.
On the handoff, Judkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Here we go.
39-yard line.
Sanders will throw it. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Go.
They'll run it with Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10
Hey,
at the 20-yard line.
check that. Let's go.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He's got it at the 7. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
Cleveland Browns.
Sanders Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Well, in this case, there's no pictures on a box score because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Steady!
On the draw is Judkins. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Trap 50! Trap 50! Ready? And up!
From the gun, it's Shador. It's a short throw, caught by Njoku. And they bring him down at the 9 until he gets the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Okay, break!
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9.
Here we go, here we go!
Here's Sanders to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's number 40 on the season for him.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field.
Ready?
From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 9.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
60 average, 60 average.
On third down, Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. It's kind of hard for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second and 5. Now they'll try to run the jet sweep. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. From the gun, here is Allen. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Their own 41-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready,
Judkins now on first and 10. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Here we go, shot.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Oh, the ornament flash, and he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Now Sanders on third and long. That's the rookie first rounder, Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills will take over possession here at the 44. We go three tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Flying through inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills first down. Design the run. It's Allen. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On second down, Cook. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. On third down, they go with Cook. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal.
A 47-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Sanders. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. So a road win here for the Bills, and this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column.
Chill, right on the side is my ego because